morning and welcome to the video. Something a little bit different today. So HAYTER have got a press day, be launching a load of new equipment. I don't really know too much about it actually. Although the invitation says it's HAYTER, whether or not it's Toro stuff, I've got no idea. There's going to be some other YouTubers there, no idea what's going on, so we're just going to go check it out. I think it's near HAYTER's actual factory, but it's certainly not at the factory. And well, let's have a look.
Focus on making these the best in class for their respective categories. So best in class for collection, durability, reliability and performance, overall performance. Starting off with the 48, we've got the Honda GCV 160 engine on the 48. The 48 we now fit a split rear roller. On the current 48 Pro it's a single piece rear roller. So it's a split steel rear roller on the 48. On the 56 we have a split rear roller on the 56 too. We've designed a whole new differential system in the rollers. We've also introduced what we call a crank-safe BBC system. So both machines now feature BBC as standard, very much like the Honda and the vast majority of the competitors on the market. Crank-safe BBC is an adaptation of the Toro BBC system but incorporates the HAYTER friction disc. So we're able to offer a BBC system with a lifetime crankshaft guarantee. So if you hit something like a pole for a washing line or a pavement slab or whatever, on where it may bend the crank, you get the warranty on this machine because the friction disc is there to design and to protect the engine. The BBC system, we wanted to make it nice and easy for everyone to use. We looked at our competitors to see who had the best BBC system. And the entire BBC system is controlled by a very, very simple control up on the handlebar, which we can demonstrate outside. 48 comes with a 70 litre grass bag, 56 comes with an 80 litre grass bag. We spent a lot of time developing the blade, the deck, the bag, to make sure that these things perform like nothing else, to be the best in class. As we look underneath the deck, the blade has been quite a radical style design of blade. It's designed like that to reduce sound, but give us as much collection performance as we possibly can have. The larger the sail on the blade, the more noise you create. Now we've got very strict noise regulations to comply with, which sometimes, or more often than not, means that the engines are slowed down to meet that noise reg. What we've done is we've designed the blade to be efficient with the airflow, but also manage the sound as well. Our engineering team drew inspiration for us Boeing with the 787, where the flutes are on the blade. They're done to control the airflow and bring the airflow back together on the machine, as the blade's spinning, to reduce the sound level. So we've got the wash port feature as per the Harrier 41, single port HAYTER cup as per the Harrier 41, heavy duty wheels, front bumper, handlebar supports. The Pro 48 and Pro 56, as per the Harrier 41, now come out with a 2-year professional warranty as opposed to the 1 year that we offer on the machines today. As the banner says, and something I forgot to allude to then, it's a ground up design. And on the 56, comparing the 56 Pro to this machine, it's 90% new. These are what we call Instart. So Instart is a very much like a cordless drill.
Yeah.
The battery, push a button, battery winds the engine to start it up. So
is that a standard on the homeowner models now, or can you get an option?
Yeah, so good question. There are 4 models in the range. There is an entry-level model with a new HAYTER-powered engine. We then go up to the second model in the range, which is a Briggs and Stratton powered with crank-safe BBC. We then go to the Instart electric start version, which is these two, before we then progress on to the Pro. So these
Yeah.
are the higher two models in the range. There are two models that sit.
And would this come with, as you say, a like a drill-like battery? Does that come with like a drill-like battery charger?
Yes, so you get a charger
Yeah.
and a drill, a charger and a drill. Charger and battery.
You get a drill as well. Brilliant. Who knew?
We've invested in power tools. So we get a charger and a battery with the machine.
So that makes it a lot easier as opposed to the old electric starts where you had like a mini car battery, which was difficult to,
It's also
generally flat.
the older machines also used a NiCad battery, whereas these are lithium ion, so a lot more reliable. Also, on the old batteries to charge them, you either had to remove the battery to charge it, or put the machine near a plug socket to charge it. Whereas on these, you just take this out, take it in your house, charge it in your kitchen.
Cool.
Very, very simply controlled by a push button start at the top there.
Yeah.
So instead of a key, you just press the bay alarm, push the start button, and away you go.
And away you go. So is this just for comfort?
Okay, so on the 56, the 48s retain a very similar transmission system to the Harrier 41, where it's your standard type gearbox. On the 56, we wanted to make sure that we have the reliability and durability that we need to be market leaders. So we've worked with a company called General Transmissions, who are the market leaders in supply of transmissions to the lawnmower market. And on the 56, we use what we call sensor speed transmission. So it's a hydrostatic transmission system, an oil immersed gearbox. And it basically means that the further you depress that bay alarm, the faster the machine will go. So as you notice on the Harrier 48, the domestic 48, which has variable speed, the red lever controls your forward speed, fast and slow. That's not present on the 56 because your speed is controlled by how far you depress that bay alarm. And one of the biggest customer objections we had was, certainly amongst professional contractors, was the use of a polymer deck liner. And when we started looking at this project and working out what we needed to do, what the customers expected from us, we knew we had to work on our transmission system, we had to work on our collection system, but also we had to work on our durability. So behind Richard over there is a painted casting.
But on the new 48 and 56, all your high impact working area, this front wall and all the chute right up to the top where it takes the maximum amount of debris and airflow is now all aluminium, and that all used to be a plastic insert all through there. Much more robust. That has particular connotations for when used, not that it would affect you guys particularly, but for when these are used by sports clubs who have very high sand content pitches, and this is, that's another key reason for making sure this is a robust aluminium solution for that purpose. Yeah. And even the 56 only, I stress, even the belt cover, which gives you access to the gearbox and the transmission belts, is an aluminium casting as well. So absolutely robust as we could make it. The 48 centimetre is more like the 41, where you have a polypropylene cover here with the ring that goes around the middle to get to your centre workings. But on the 56, we upgraded that to one of the key things that we developed for owner operators and also service agents is just better access for serviceability. So you've got top covers that can come off, you've got bottom covers, again this belt area here that comes off, and on the end you can't really see that turning machine.
Yeah.
But on the side here, you can now get to your chains, sprockets, bearings, everything, without needing to drop the rear frame out, and that's a big development from where things were before. Where you would have to, if you needed to get to your chain or even replace a plastic. When we did our research program for the development of all these products, we went through various user groups with professional contractors such as yourselves, domestic users, non-HAYTER users, so other people who only use other brands. Dealers as well, and we got all of their points of feedback, and the key thing that came back from the dealerships was improve the serviceability, make these things easier to work on, general service items, and should it need a major repair. The only reason you would ever need to remove the rear frame in these mowers now is if, on the rare occasion, you find you need to change the gears. Everything else is now accessible without major, which is much better for this. It's more, a dealer can get more done in a day. They like to maintain them themselves. It's much easier for home or own workshop maintenance. than it ever has been before.
The 41 and the 48 are Honda engines, but the 56 is a Briggs & Stratton. Is there a reason for that?
From a marketing perspective, we need to make sure that we're able to hit very specific price points.
Yeah.
And the Briggs & Stratton engine offers the performance, the reliability, the durability that we need. It's a very, very powerful engine. I believe the torque on the Briggs & Stratton from memory is higher than that of the Honda GXV 160. Unfortunately, we want to be able to hit the price point we need to get this product into the market if we fitted the GXV 160. By Honda's own admission, that engine is a very, very low production run engine, which consequently makes it very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So we've done a lot of testing with the Briggs. It's a fantastic engine, and this is actually a facelift engine of the current engine that's on the 56.
Yeah.
One of the biggest customer complaints on the Briggs & Stratton engine was the fact that the governor spring used to be at the front of the engine.
Yeah.
As you can see, the governor spring has now gone, so when the machine's pushed in underneath bushes and whatnot, the engine's fully protected. The governor spring is now around the back, firmly out of the way. So with that modification in place, Briggs & Stratton's proven reliable ready start system. It's got an iron core cylinder sleeve, high torque, good fuel consumption. The fuel consumption on this is actually very, very, very good. Very economical engine. So we feel that this is a very good alternative to...
People who are watching this video will want to know the obvious of what sort of price will they be looking at.
Sure. So there's a few more features on this machine. So the price will be slightly more than the current Harrier 56. We haven't released pricing as of yet, but we're looking between around an £80 to £100 premium over where we are today. Where that puts us comparatively is we firmly want to be competing against the likes of Lawnflight, Danarm, Kubota with their rear roller mower, and also WeBang. So we want to be very competitive. This isn't priced the same as the Honda HRH, which I believe is retailing at $16,899 today. This isn't at that price point. We're at a lower price point than that because comparatively in where the market sits, the volume end of the market is down that 1350, 1450 end of the market.
And I presume the 48, will have the same kind of knock-on effect.
Yes, so yes, a slight increase on where we are.
And what sort of testing have they had? Have they been in the field as such, or is it just at the factory?
So we have had lots and lots and lots of testing of these. Being part of the Toro company, we have access to their facilities in the US. We've also invested heavily in our rig testing in the UK. So we'll do testing of the roller, the transmission system, the handlebars, the controls, the engine starts stopping, the blade starts stopping. There's a massive number of tests involved. We then have field hours, so as we went through the project we had various iterations of prototypes, and those prototypes were each exposed to, for the Pro spec we tested 500 field hours, and each of those prototypes has had 500 hours put on them, so 500 hours times 12 machines is a lot of hours. But that's involved in cutting native European grasses in the wet, in the dry, and every day the machines are exposed to a washdown, and so they're getting dirty, they're getting gritty, they're getting wet, so we try and replicate real world applications.
Okay, good.